Hey, what's up, everyone?
What's up,
Howdy,
everybody?
howdy.
Welcome to Monday Night Hangouts, hosted on my channel for this week with Rob and Rob Z, the real Rob Z.
You should have said Rob and other Rob.
Rob and other Rob.
Yeah, and looks like William's in the house. Hey, William, Julian, go him. And Felipe said hello to me earlier, and I didn't get back to him in text. So, hey, Felipe. Bounty by observation and death by or death
That's
by
Levi. That's Levi.
Levi. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Everyday Canadian is in the house. I am into pain is in the house. Got a nice full house tonight. Good evening, everyone.
Hope everybody's had a good Monday.
Yeah, hopefully anyway.
What's up,
Uh, Charles apparently got hung up with work and that kind of stuff, so he wasn't able to make it tonight. So taking a little break for the night.
But here we are.
I think I said what's up to everybody in the chat. Yeah, we got a cool show tonight. We're gonna be doing a bunch of different taste tests and reviews of sauces and powders and peppers and jams.
Yeah, I got the from my last video the 3 bottles of jam that Scott sent. I was holding out on those to try them out live here. I don't think I've seen Scott in the.
Sorry,
Uh,
it was me.
I don't know if Scott's in the chat or not, but we'll find out. I can hold off for a bit on it. But these guys apparently have something that's kind of interesting, but I think we'll get to that in a minute. I was surprised yesterday, woke up and there was snow on the ground.
That's
I
crazy.
was
all
going to
gone.
ask about that. I saw, like, because yesterday I was looking at the weather. I was planning on going fishing, and it was moving at a weird, like, northeastern angle. And so I zoomed out on the radar pretty far to see, like, how far south of me it went. And when I zoomed out to, like, show, like, like my whole section of the country, it shows all the way up north and down to down south. And I noticed uh, from the Rockies all the way up to, like, Canada was a big line of snow moving through. And I saw it was going through your area and a lot of other areas. And I was going to ask you if it actually snowed there. It just showed
Yeah,
all blue.
it left a good coating all over everything. My truck was completely white when I woke up yesterday, and yeah, it's all gone now because it got into the mid 40s today. But when I woke up this morning, it was 31 degrees outside too.
Jeez.
It's supposed to be, I think, 89 for like the rest of the
I
week.
don't even want to hear about it. Just don't even talk about it.
Supposed to be 89.
It's like
89.
in the 50s here today. Or like, no, it might have gotten to the 60s, but it cooled off a lot. Like, I think it was warmer earlier in the day, and then, like, throughout the day it cooled off. And we're going to kind of stick around, like, 50s and 60s and, like, 40s at night. And I saw we still don't have any threat of frost yet, but it's not far off because there was some nights they're going to be dipping into the 30s.
Yeah, we had a frost about 2 weeks ago now already.
It's currently 53 and feels like 49 outside. Tomorrow's 59 and 43. And then when is it that it changes? It changes on um, Saturday is when it's going to really get cold. Wednesday it's going to be down to 40, but Saturday it's going to get down to 39, and then Sunday down to 35. That's danger zone right there. That's like really close. That's where there could be like localized frost warning. When it gets into that 35 range, there's certain areas that dip down colder. And being that I'm down real low in elevation. It could be where I'm at.
Hey, what's up, Casey? Thanks for stopping in, bro. What up, Steven?
Other
Yeah,
than that, though, it looks like it's going to be pretty much 60s and 40s all the way to the end of the month, which I'm not complaining about. But
Casey Sello. I don't know that name, but hey, welcome.
Yeah, Casey's in the Pepper Lovers community.
Okay. I just don't recognize it from a live stream.
yeah, I recognize this picture. What's up, Casey?
Okay.
What's up, Julian? What's up, Felipe?
What up, Felipe?
Barney, Steven, Bill, everybody else.
Yeah, I forget who. Chris's Hot Garden, is that right? Sent
Yeah.
me tomatillo seeds. Grew them up. Plants got big. Buds start coming out. Got to be nice size. They start turning white, and they disappeared. I didn't get one off of it.
What do you mean they disappear? The squirrels or something?
Squirrels or the deer?
Mm.
Deer run through my backyard all the time. That's why I grow everything up by the house, so the deer don't come up by the house, but they'll go back behind the garage for the regular garden, and they pretty much devastate it. I mean, they'll even sit and eat my chives, if you can believe that.
You need to cage some of that stuff in. I know it's kind of a pain, but rather than lose everything, just cage it.
Yeah, but it's a 2.5 foot tall raised bed on the back of my garage, and my house goes back and then it jumps up 3 feet, with the retaining wall for the alleyway. And it's just kind of a pain to get up and in there and do something like that. I could try it, I guess, but anything I plant back there, I figure if I get something, good. Otherwise, the deer get it. But they usually leave the lettuce alone and they leave the pak choi alone.
Well, if it was the deer getting them and not squirrels, then you could just get some of those just plain little fence posts that have like little hooks on it. You could get something like that and just drive one in each corner of the bed. I'm assuming it's a rectangle of some sort.
Or oblong, but yeah.
Yeah. But you just drive however many posts in you need and just do some chicken wire around it. And if it's deer, then that's going to keep them from being able to get to it. And then at one of the ends, you could just do like a couple wires to like wrap it around to hold the chicken wire closed. And then that way, when you need to get in and out, you can just like untwist the wire and like open it up. But if it's squirrels, the other thing though is if it's squirrels, then that isn't going to stop them because they'll just go up over the fence. But I mean, if it was at that point, you could even go further and you could put like a netting over the top. I know it seems excessive, but if it's the difference between losing a crop and getting it, it's worth it.
Felipe, hit me up on Google Plus. I'll send it to you. I don't like to post it on something public like this. Or Hangouts. That's what I meant to say, Google Hangouts. Graham says it'll be 29 tonight. Oh, they're saying 31 or 33 tonight here.
Dang.
Hey, my bad, Felipe. I thought he was trying to do a surprise for you, Rob, and I didn't know the address to your shop, so I didn't know what to do about that.
I'm pretty sure that I have it, but I just was slacking. He did ask me about that. I just never got to like looking at my like little address book that I've made.
Well, BD, if you know him well enough, I can take it and put it into the Hangouts right now, or the Hangouts right now, and you can just send it to him.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to surprise you, so I didn't want to like ask you for the address. Hey, let me see.
That's me.
Okay. Hey, Felipe, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Okay. Hey, Bounty by observation said, I guess Batman's sending him some peppers, so he's gonna do a live stream for those.
Awesome.
All right, that's the full address.
All right, cool. And Goham said it's already 29 degrees over by him.
Yeah, it's cold. I feel bad for you, Goham. That's rough.
Yeah, Felipe has a message there already. Well, it went in 4 parts, one for each line. But yeah, and you're welcome.
I'm dreading the cold for not only the fact that it's gonna end my pepper growing season, but it's gonna put a damper on my fishing for a while because I was really hoping to get more fall. We haven't really had much fall. We kind of went from, I mean, and it happens oftentimes like that, but we kind of went from like hot to cold. And now it's kind of looking like it's going to want to get colder. I wish it would stay at the kind of temps that it is for a while and kind of stay balanced before it really just dips into the cold, because this is the time to get out. As far as bass fishing goes, this is the time to get out and get after some bigger fish.
But don't you ice fish too?
No, we've been over this. I'm in Tennessee, and in Tennessee we don't really get hard water. I mean, it may be like 70 degrees in the middle of December, and then it might be in the 20s, and then like the next day it could be in the 70s. You never know here. We've had some mild winters in recent years, but we've also had some hard winters, being last winter one of the worst. Where last winter I did go ice fishing, and it was the first time that I'd stood on ice in the middle of a pond since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. And it was like every bit of 4 to 5 inches thick. But we had like a 2 week period where the highs were in like the mid 20s and lows were getting like lower.
Well, some of the lakes here, the ice can get 3.5, 4 feet thick.
See, that would be awesome. I would love that. If it was like that here, I would be all over that. But I kind of like that it stays open, especially the rivers and stuff and the streams. They stay open all year, even if it gets cold into that like real cold period like that. The moving water never freezes over. So the worst that there'll be is like ice on the edges and any slack spots and stuff. But as far as any moving water and any like freshwater springs or warm water tributaries like stay completely open, and the water's usually steaming, and that's the type of spot to go look for fish, because they'll get in there in that warmer water and be hanging in schools. It's a lot of fun fishing in the winter.
Yeah, just like the Minnesota River, most of it doesn't freeze over. Some of the cul-de-sacs or whatever you want to call them, those will freeze over completely, but the main river itself stays open all year long. Let's see. Casey says nights here in the Midwest dipping in the 40s. Yeah, so I guess I'm in the northern Midwest in Minnesota. So who wants to go first with the tasting thing?
You want to start out with the sauces or the sauce, Rob, that you got?
I don't know. I'll probably go with maybe. I'll do maybe these couple peppers first.
All right, yeah, that's cool. What peppers do you have tonight to try out?
Well, the main one that I really want to do is this King Star Stargazer, but I'm also gonna do the white tie, which is the parent plant to the Stargazer, and then here's a nice example to show the varying stages of the white tie. And the Stargazer, what the Stargazer is it's a cross of the white tie and the King Star Archer Hornet, and both those crossed together create the Stargazer.
Yeah, Rocky's in the house.
What's up, Rocky? So which one was the orange looking one? That was the Stargazer, you said?
Yeah, it's got like a orangish red. They do get more red, but because it's been cold out, they just hadn't been wanting to fully ripen things. They aren't getting as deep of a red as they were on like the hot days. I could leave it for another week and it would get more red, but it is fully ripe. The color in here due to the lighting is a little bit off as well. It's more red than it looks. The white tie is a little bit lighter, more of an orangey red, but those don't really seem to get as deep of a red as the Stargazers do, even when they're like fully ripe. Because I've left some of those on for a good while, and they don't seem to get past a certain level of red. They're always lighter.
No, I never tried any of those yet. I'm trying to look up what it was crossed with.
The Stargazer, what the Stargazer is a cross of the white tie and the Star Archer Hornet.
Oh, okay.
Which this is the King Star Archer Hornet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to do that one tonight because I've got other things to try to. But then this is the white tie, and they start out kind of a greenish color, and then they get a lot of times in the sun. The other sides of that pepper don't have the blushing, but wherever the sun touches on them, they usually get this real pretty, kind of almost fluorescent purple color. And then when they mature a little more, they go to just a nice creamy white color, and then they'll transition to a yellow, then kind of an orange, and then to that orangish red. And that's usually.
And such is in the house. Sorry.
What's up, Soaps and Suds?
And such.
But I'll eat one of the white ones and then the red one to see in comparison. And then I'm going to eat the Stargazer because I want to compare the heat level of just the white tie versus the Stargazer, since the Stargazer is the white tie crossed with the Star Archer Hornet, which is quite a bit hotter.
Yeah, didn't you say that one had the purple blushing on it?
Yeah. I'm not going to eat that one. I'll let it just sit and ripen a little bit more before I eat it. Or I don't know. I'll probably honestly just eat it tomorrow. I guess I could just eat it now. I don't know. I just don't feel the need to eat 3 of them. But I'll cut it open anyways, and I'll eat it. These aren't that hot. They do have a nice like bang of heat, but trying not to make a mess of seeds everywhere.
They're not like Reaper hot though.
Oh no. Nowhere near anything Reaper level hot. Doing a bad job cutting these open, trying to like get a nice slice, but the seeds are making it hard. Okay. It's got a really nice smell to it. They almost have a little bit of like a floral smell to them. It's really nice. This is the one with the purple blushing, and that's what the inside looks like. And you can see that the placenta and that's rather green. That's what I was saying. These are when they're more in the really early stage before they mature much of any at all.
Yeah, the seeds look a little too white in there.
Yeah, they're very, very white. But I'll try that one first. They're very crunchy is one of the things I love about them.
Yeah, I
Heard
heard.
it. Heard it.
You didn't know.
Yeah, we heard the first couple of crunches when you bit into it.
When they get into the more red stage, they aren't as crunchy. Flavor wise, it's really good, like a sweeter, more flavorful Thai pepper. It's got a very nice flavor to them, though. And then this one, the seeds have started to darken. I picked it last night, and that's why. And like I was saying last night, when I picked the white ties in the white stage, which is when most people prefer to eat them, they're really best if you pick them and eat them right away. Like the one I just ate with the purple blushing, I had picked like 10 minutes ago. So it was very fresh off the plant. But the ones that are still in the white stage, they're underdeveloped. So the seeds are underdeveloped. And if you pick them and keep them off the plant for a couple days inside, the seeds will tend to go brown or shrivel up on you and look not as appealing. It doesn't change anything about it. Might affect the flavor some. But you can see the placenta in this one has less of the green tint versus the last one.
Yep. Charles is in the house. Hey, Charles.
What's up, Charles?
Everybody was asking about you. I see they're still doing it. So that's a good thing. Charles is missed.
That one had, I think, a little bit more sweetness to it than the one in the purple stage. The one in the purple stage had more of just that, what you expect from like a green pepper. It still had more flavor than most peppers in a green stage, but it had a certain level of that green, unripe pepper flavor. The one that was in the creamy white had a little bit more sweetness, more of a defined flavor to it. And then here is the reddish colored one. It's not fully ripe, but you can see in here the placenta is more yellowish orange, whereas the first one, it was pretty much green. And I'm just going to scrape a couple of the seeds out of this one.
Other Rob is in the house as well. Hey, other Rob.
Hey,
Some other Rob?
Other Rob, yep.
Rob.
Collaboration of all the Robs.
Yep.
I switched my chat to live chat. I still don't see where he came in. Oh wait, no, never mind. I see it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me know in the chat if you guys want to have a wrench or anything. If you guys want to post any links or anything or share stuff.
I say just start throwing out wrenches.
Yeah, I'll start giving them out to everybody, so you guys can post links and share stuff with each other or with us. Or
I only got about 10 seeds out of there, but I really wanted to save a few more of those because I didn't save many of those this year. It's one that's always overlooked. But there's the inside of it, and this is the red version of the white tie.
Shaping for Life is in the house.
hey, what's up, Nate?
Shaping for Life is Nate. Why can I never remember that? 50 Shades of Green. Is his name Simon?
Yeah, that's Simon.
I keep forgetting that. He makes comments on my videos, and I always forget if it's Simon or for some reason I want to say Nicholas or something like that. But, okay, so it's Simon.
So the red has significantly less crunch than in the wider stage. It still has a certain crispness to it, but it's not crunchy. The other distinctive differences between that and in the wider stage is the flavor is probably 3 times stronger a strong fruity tone to it, and it really lasts. The flavor in the whiter stage, you get some sweetness, but it goes away. In the red, it's a long-lasting, just fruity flavor that sticks around. The other thing about them is the heat definitely is stronger in the red versus the white. The white have a nice like flash of heat, but it goes away very quickly. The red actually has a little bit of build to it. But overall, it's a wonderful variety. Anybody that hasn't tried those definitely should. The plants are extremely prolific, really easy to take care of, and as soon as you pick them, they grow more.
Yeah, I never got to try one of those. You know, I know Kenny really loves those the white ties, and I think he said he likes them whenever they're in the white stage before they ripen.
Yeah, in the white stage, they're very good, but you want to get them like you wouldn't want like somebody to send you white ones and then try them that way. I mean, it's okay, and I've had them that people have sent, but like I said, the seeds turn brown on the inside and stuff, and they lose a little bit of the crispness. The best way, if you're going to eat them in that white stage, is to just go outside and pluck them off the plant and eat them right away.
Like, would you consider them hotter than like a bird's eye or something like that?
It just depends, because bird's eye peppers can get very hot. They're probably like right around average level Thai pepper heat, maybe a little bit higher than average Thai pepper heat.
Because when I'm at the store, sometimes they have Thai peppers there. They're always green. They're never red at all.
Our grocery stores are lucky if they have jalapenos. Once in a while, you find habaneros, but otherwise, it's all sweet stuff.
I think everybody got a wrench so far. Let me know if you didn't get one yet. I was just going through the list of everybody. Oh, hey. I forgot Rob on the panel tonight.
Well, it's because I didn't put anything into the chat. Or at least not for a while. So, BD, what you gonna eat?
Ooh, I got something I never tried before.
Uh-oh.
I didn't grow it, so you know, like so I don't know. I got. Oh, let me get Soap's wrench real quick. All right, here we go.
Oh, sure.
So, like maybe like 5 days ago, I got a couple pods from a guy that I know named Jeff on Facebook in one of the pepper growing groups, and he sent me these. I don't know what the official name, but they look like some yellow BBG7s, like some. They look really nice. And the calyx has looks like a yellow flower on the top.
Those are pretty.
Oh yeah, these look. Dude, whenever the stems were really fresh and green, they were really really nice. I was gonna save them to make some sauce with them because I've been eating like all the ones I've been getting. But here's what they look like right here. I don't know if you can see them. They're still nice and really firm. They have like a really nice bright calyx to them.
Yeah, I like how it has the green edges, but the rest of it's all yellow.
Yeah, like
the dark center. It actually really looks almost like a sunflower on the top.
Yeah, like these are different than the ones that Batman had. Batman had his was it the Batman's yellow BBG7?
Yeah, I think Batman Yellow BBG7 large or something.
Yeah, dude, these ones are cool. Casey, I think, knows who Jeff is. He's awesome, dude. He grows some really cool peppers, and I just didn't know the official name of them, so I'm just gonna call them yellow UVG7s. They might be crossed with maybe even something. I'm not sure. I gotta ask him, but I'm gonna be trying one of these tonight. So this will be new. And then I got just like a little mini Bahamian goat I just picked like right before I got on the live stream. But yeah, let me cut this one open. Let's see.
Well, like Felipe says, nice looking pods.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man, I didn't grow these. One of my friends sent me these. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Hey, that thing, as soon as I cut it open, well, let me try to.
Pull it back just a little bit.
Hold on, let me see if you can see it. Yes, as soon as I cut it open, it had like a really strong smell, like almost like a balloon deflated, like it was like filled with like a strong smell. It smells like a super hot for sure. Ooh, yeah, this one's probably gonna be hotter than the one I tried last night was the red Trinidad Congo. This one smells a lot stronger than that. Let me scrape a couple seeds out real quick.
And I forget which pot it was that we were tasting in the shop. Cut it open, and all of a sudden, oh! All of us backed away on the table. It was such a.
It's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be floral. Like here's a piece of it right here. Ooh, here we go. Ooh. Not sweet at all. Almost like a floral type of like a floral habanero type taste. I wasn't expecting that at all. It's like, oh wait, now it's like building like in the back of my mouth. Almost, yeah, it tastes like floral to me. I'm not getting no sweetness. It's not that hot. Like I thought it was going to be hotter than it was. I'll eat the other half with the placenta in it, and we'll see how that part is. But it tastes good. I think it would be really good in a powder. This would be really good in a powder. I don't know if I would cut this up and eat them fresh, like a lot of them. But definitely in a powder or a sauce would be cool. The heat's not building at all. It's just still there. It looks really cool though. I could imagine like having like 100 of these on a plant at once, and you just see all those big bright yellow calyxes glowing on the plant. That would look awesome. Let me scrape out a couple seeds from the other half, and we'll eat that one and see how that one is.
My only thing I have to put in on growing the bleeders, they are very pretty when they finally get to that point, but it's so hard to wait to that point because the peppers themselves get ripe, and then you have to wait like an additional like 2 weeks past when the pepper has been sitting there ripe before that calyx finally turns color, and it's like watching paint dry. And some of the ones that I've left on the plant to try to get those bleeding calyxes this year end up getting bird damage or something, where I'll see it one day, it'll be perfectly ripe. I could pick it, have no problems, but I decide to leave it because I'm like, oh, I really want that calyx to bleed, and they end up just getting holes pecked in them by birds.
Like now that I swallowed everything, like it has a nice taste after everything like settles down and goes away. Um, these are very thin walled. This is really thin walled, almost like I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but let me hold it up. You can see where the tip is at the bottom of it. It's pretty thin. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try this side and see how it is. This side's a lot crunchier. And hotter.
That side looked angrier.
This side is angrier. I'm getting like a zesty taste, like almost like a lemon zest. Yeah, this side's hotter for sure. Now I'm getting in the back of my throat. Almost like a hot lemon floral taste. I got a lot of that hot dragon breath when I'm breathing out. Whew. It's always the second half. It's always the second half that's hotter than the first to me. My chest feels warm. No, I don't think I'm gonna Rocky. I don't think I'm gonna regret eating this one. I could usually tell after the first half of the pepper if it's gonna hurt or not later, because I usually won't eat the other half. But this one's actually pretty cool. I would definitely grow this one. I'm gonna contact him and ask him which variety of yellow BBG7 this is, because I've eaten the red ones before and they're really hot. And this one's about maybe like a fourth of the heat of a red one.
Eric's in the house. Hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up, Eric? But yeah, man, it was a cool pepper. It's already going away. Like the heat's already going away. It's not getting any hotter than it was. I still think that Jay's Peach Go Scorpion was way hotter I ate last week. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Now it's going away. I still get like that weird like hot lemon zest type taste. Yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely like the second half rather than the first half. Had a lot more flavor, I guess you would say.
Cool. I don't think Scott's in the chat yet, is he?
Which Everyday Canadian or Scott Tippett?
Tippett.
I'm not sure. I didn't see him in the chat.
Always in the chat.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Didn't you say that pepper started out with almost a florally type taste, and then with the lemon, that would be it's kind of switched over to a citrusy type taste?
Yeah, the first half was like floral, like almost like a habanero taste, and then the second half had all the placenta in it, and then I got like a hot lemon zest type taste to it.
Huh.
Pretty cool pepper. How I got two different tastes from different parts of the pepper.
What would you rate the heat on it?
The heat out of 1 to 10, since I just ate the whole pot, I would say like a 4 or maybe a 4. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Meaning a 1 being a jalapeno. So this would be like a 4.
0, no heat.
Yeah. It definitely had something. For some reason, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if you guys in the chat or Rob, you guys had like those chocolate habaneros. Um, I feel like maybe the chocolate habanero had more heat than this one, so that's why I think that these are some type of maybe a cross. I'm not sure. This is the first time I ever ate one of them, so I'm not sure. It might be a ahi jabito crossed with a bubble gum. I'm not sure. I gotta find out.
Like Felipe says, maybe a cross with the lemon drop.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta ask my friend that sent these to me. And the wall was really thin too.
Cool. Can't read the label. Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I really like how the calyx was. Like Rob said, it looked like a sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
Those were pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good looking pepper, that's for sure. Goham says, I ate a chocolate hab and that baby had to be 300,000.
I'm telling you, hey, sometimes them chocolate hobs, man, they're hot. Ooh, I just had a pepper burp.
Tasted twice then.
Tasted twice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you guys next live stream. I'll do a follow up and I'll let you guys know what information I found out about that pepper, because I don't think I think there's something else mixed with it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Where other Rob go? Dehydrated?
I don't know. Dehydrator life is his life right now. You know, with everything he's picking. For real, bro, they do get hot. All right. The Swamp Bugs Kiwi Gator Jigsaw Jam from Tippets.
Which flavor was that one? The Trinidad X?
No, this is the Swamp Bugs Kiwi Gator Jigsaw Jam.
Oh.
I don't know if I can get a good view of that. And the rest of the label, but if you look closely at it, hopefully you can see it. I can get the light on it right. All the kiwi seeds look like bugs floating in it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Nope, that doesn't work. I know, that was a weird one, but...
So sorry, I was getting blown up by somebody who needed to unurgently get a hold of me. And it was ridiculous. I was like, are you kidding me? I got up from a live stream for that. But he called me 4 times from his phone, 1 time from his mom's phone, messaged me twice, and I thought somebody was dying or something. It wasn't even a big deal, and I was like, well, this can wait until tomorrow. So
Hey, I don't know if you heard, whenever I ate that second half, it was totally different than the first one.
how so? Flavor wise?
Yeah, it tasted totally different, almost like a hot lemon zest. No sweetness at all, but a hot lemon zest type flavor, and it was definitely hotter than the first half. But no, it was cool though.
That definitely sounds and looks like a really cool pepper.
Everybody in the chat was saying them chocolate hobs, man. Yeah, they're definitely probably hotter than the thing I just ate.
It depends on the chocolate hob, but I've had some that are very hot and some that are right around orange habanero level.
Dude, the chocolate hobs that I have, I don't know what strain they are, but Those things are hot.
Okay, so the Swamp Bugs Kiwi Gator Jigsaw Jam is what I am just opening here. Nice good seal on it. There's not much of a fragrance to it. Let me mix it up a little. Nice thick jam. Now it smells like peppers anyway. I don't know what I would actually call that, but
How's the color on it?
it's very much in the greenish, kiwi green.
It
From
looks
kiwi
more
fruit.
yellow over the camera, but I'm sure it's a lot more green than it looks.
Yeah. Give me a sploosh of this on here. And yes, I spread jam with a fork. Just deal with it.
The fork works great, and it works even better for mixing it up.
Yep. The tines make it come out really even. Okay. Let's go to mount on there. That is a very unusual flavor. I don't even know what I would call this one. And yeah, instant heat on this one too. I don't know how to take and describe this flavor. You have the pepper undertones flavor with it, and you have the overall sweetness with it, like the regular jams do. But if you look at things that are like a light flavor or a bright flavor and a dark flavor, this is a little more on the darker side of things. It's not bitter, but if I were to say this was a color, I'd say it was probably down in the brown colors, where something like a lemon is in the yellows, apples are in the reds, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But definitely an interesting flavor. I'm liking it.
Can you taste the kiwi flavor by itself?
Well, that might be what I'm tasting, but the kiwi, you can taste it in there. But it's so well blended with the pepper that it's not a full kiwi type flavor to it. Like a strawberry jam, you can taste strawberries. Like the blackberry or blueberry habanero, you can taste the blueberries and you can taste the habaneros. These two, the flavors on them match so perfectly that they become a whole new flavor. You can't tell one from another. And yeah, that's really good. It's got some heat to it, not a whole lot, but it's got enough heat to light up the front of the mouth. But it's not like a throat heat or anything else, too. So it's all front of the mouth, front of the tongue type heat on it, and it's a very pleasant heat. I mean, it's not anything that's going to make me go crying like the chocolate habanero did to Go Ham. But yeah, that's really good. I might even be getting a little color, but I mean, it's higher than a jalapeno heat, but it's nowhere near even cayenne is even higher than this is. So this is a nice pleasant heat, a nice full heat with it all the way through, and a very unique flavor to it. I like that.
Sounds very tasty.
Hey, what's up, Happy Pepper? And what's up, Russ? What's up, yeah.
What's up, guys?
Russ is in the house. Hey, Russ.
I've never seen a Happy Pepper before. What's up? What's up?
I've seen Happy Pepper in the PLC. I'm not sure if I've seen him on the PLC on Google, or maybe it's the one on MeWe. That could be somebody new. I could be wrong. Might be somebody that has a different account.
Hey, well, welcome to the live stream, and thanks for tuning in. We're just doing some reviews on peppers and jams and hot sauces. And
Julian says, never had a gator jigsaw. Are they hot? I've never had one either, but this is a really nice and tasty type jam with them. So
the gator jigsaw is one of the mustard green colored pods, and I think that they do have a pretty good level of heat to them, but I don't think that they're as hot as other super hots.
Yeah,
I haven't tried one, but that's just like what I know of them.
I heard them gator jigsaws are pretty hot. It's like it's supposed to be, I think, some type of a scorpion variant. Let me look it up and see. I know they've been around for at least like 5 years, I think.
Chris's Hot Garden is in the house. Hey, Chris.
What's up, Chris?
What up, Chris?
What's up, chicken?
What up?
Barnyard Chicken's in the house.
I'm giving you guys some wrenches too, so you guys can share links and post stuff.
Did I get one?
Where are you at? Put a comment and I'll give you one.
Yeah, that jar jam is.
I did. It was earlier because I was complaining about it earlier, and I guess you gave me one. Earlier, I didn't have one, though. Which I actually am going to post a link in the chat in a little bit when I try that sauce. So I kind of wanted to have a wrench.
Hey, so Rob, what would you put that type of jam on? What would be something you would like that on?
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. Ooh.
Ice cream it would work in. Toast, of course, bagels, English muffins. I could see this in the morning on a nice toasted English muffin. A toasted bagel. I think that would be really good too. I don't have any peanut butter in the house. I'd like to try it with peanut butter too, just to see how that two flavors mix.
That's what I do with pretty much every single jam I get from Scott. Is I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with it.
Yeah, today I had just for a quick snack, I ate a peanut butter sandwich with Scott's Trinidad X strawberry banana jam with Rob Blumberg's sweet tooth pepper powder on the peanut butter. So it was two different types of heat and spices, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah,
really good snack.
That's one of my favorite things to do too. Is put like, especially that sweet tooth. That was what I made it for. Was just to go with like anything sweet, and that's an awesome one for on a peanut butter sandwich. I do the same thing when I make a sandwich with Scott's jam. And it has nothing to do with that his jam doesn't have enough heat for the sandwich, because it works out perfectly with just his jam and peanut butter. But I just love that like added pepper powder on there too. It just, I don't know, it makes it perfect. I think it's because I'm addicted to pepper powders, but still in denial.
Yeah, well, I don't deny it. I prefer the powders.
Julian said he tried Scott's 7-pot bubblegum strawberry jam, and it was too hot for his toast.
That one was really hot. I actually tried that one, and that one had some solid heat to it. If you're looking for a hot one, if he still has any of that one, that 7-pot bubblegum strawberry was very hot. He has made some other ones over time that have some really good heat to them too. But
Yeah.
overall, his jams, what makes them so special is that they obtain heat, but it's not too much heat to take away from enjoying the jam. It's got
Mhm.
like a nice warmth with like a delicious flavor, and you can usually taste like the exact fruit that he's using in it, and also the exact pepper that he's using in it. That's like something really special. I feel like it takes a lot of practice to get it down like he does to get that balanced flavor just perfect.
Mhm.
I couldn't make a single complaint about any of Scott's jams. They're all amazing. And the consistency is the consistency for jam that I like, where it's not too thick and it's very spreadable, and it's not like in a clumpy consistency where you have to like mash it down to like spread it out. His is nicely blended to where it's real smooth, and you can mix it up real easily and just spread it easily, and you can actually make less jam and go further because you can spread a thinner layer than with some of the store-bought jams where they've got big chunks in them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that strawberry banana Trinidad X one, that one's awesome. That one's awesome. I like that one.
I guess I'm gonna eat this other pepper real quick because I got it here. This is I already did. I just didn't want to do it like right after eating three of the other ones. Let the like heat die down and stuff. It wasn't that I couldn't have handled it. I just wanted to like have a separate opinion of this one. But this is the Stargazer, and for anybody that missed it, I ate the white tie, which is the parent plant of the Stargazer, which these are King Star crosses. And I don't have the other ones to show because I ate all three of the other ones that I had to show. But the Stargazer is a cross of the King Star Staracha Hornet and the King Star White Tie, and that creates the Stargazer. And I went ahead and I cut this one open. I haven't taken out any of the seeds. There's a couple that are going to fall on my computer. So I wanted to show it as is, and that's how it looks. It's not a very seedy pepper. It does have a few seeds in it, and the placenta is about like most Thai peppers, just like a straight line. Doesn't really look like it lines the inside of the walls very much. Um, but it has a very, very pleasant aroma. It has a lot more smell than most Thai peppers, and that would come from the Staracha Hornet being in there. And I cannot remember exactly what the genetics of the Staracha Hornet are, so I'm not even going to attempt to say what that is, but it is some sort of a super hot. I mean, just by appearance, you can tell it kind of favors a little bit of like a Reaper shape to it, but it's just got like a little bit of a curved stinger, and they usually have a skinnier. Actually, this one kind of does have it on there. A little bit of a skinnier stinger tip that comes off it. This isn't the prettiest pod, but this is a late season one, so that's pretty much what you'd expect from a late season pod.
You've never tried this one before yet? You're about to do?
I've eaten a few of them throughout the summer, but I haven't like tried one on camera. But there's the inside of it. I just scraped out most of the seeds. There wasn't a whole lot. I only got like 6 seeds out. But
Joe
I'm
in
gonna
the house.
see how this one is in comparison to the white tie as far as heat and flavor.
Tap, crunch, crunch.
Ooh. Definitely a nice like snap and crunch to it. Um, the heat comes in quick and it comes in strong. Very, very flavorful. probably one of the tastiest Thai peppers that I've ever eaten. Uh, it's got a very pronounced sweetness to it and has a strong flavor that you would expect from more like a super hot like this, like that strong fruity aroma that comes out with a real intense sweetness and then a immediate kick from the heat building. And it's not really building so much. It did right at first though. That's the thing where when you bite into a lot of super hots, you get that delayed like few seconds before you get any heat. With that, it was right away just bam heat, and very very enjoyable though. I feel like it's kind of plateaued and it's not going anywhere from where it was at, but really really nice flavored pepper, really nice snap and crunch to it.
Cool.
Sounds cool. Which one tastes better, the regular white Thai or that one you just say?
Oh, the Stargazer definitely, flavor wise, has the white Thai. As far as though the white Thai and the white stage, something about it is special. I mean, it's hard to really put those two against each other since they both share a lot of the same genetics, being that the Stargazer is offspring of the white Thai, but the white Thai doesn't have the flavor that the Stargazer has. They're both, I would say, equally matched peppers, and both like have their own place. But if I had to pick between the two, I think that I would lean more towards the Stargazer, just because I prefer that more super hot flavor, and it's like a strong super hot flavor without as much of the super hot heat. It does have a very high heat though, and I would say that it's quite a bit hotter than the white Thais are, but it's a really nice manageable heat. It's something that people can handle Thai pepper level heat would appreciate, and people that appreciate like super hots could still appreciate it. It has enough heat to like cater to both ends of the spectrum.
Is the plant like really productive? Like you get maybe like 100 of them at a time, you think? Or
Yeah, if you grow a big enough plant and it is let to have enough pods ripen at once, then yeah, they tend to do like a lot of Thai peppers do. If you pick them, you only get a few here and there that ripen, but if you let them sit for a week or two, you might get a lot that'll ripen at once. And with those, I tend to kind of pick them as they come because I enjoy them, so they don't ever sit around for very long. The way that the white Thai grows is really awesome, and it grows in like clusters. Wherever there's a node, instead of growing one pepper, it'll shoot out like 5 to 10 peppers. The Star Acha Hornet grows like most any other super hot, where you might get like one per node. And then the Star Acha Hornets hang down and the white Thai face up. The Stargazers face up. But rather than doing like the white Thai does where they grow a bunch at one node, they just grow one per node. But they the way that the plant grows is it grows straight up and then it sets out a canopy. And then it seems like that same canopy stays there forever. The plant will keep getting bigger and it keeps branching out more different ways, but it still stays with the same top canopy, and all the pods just face upward. And as soon as you pick one, 3 more replace it, like in a different spot. So it's a highly productive plant. I'd say all summer long it's had like 100, 150 peppers on it at any given moment. But it only seems to ripen up a few at a time. But that's just since I pick them.
Anybody else in the chat growing any of the white Thais or Stargazers? I don't know. a lot of people are growing those at the moment.
And like how the white ties have the purple blushing on it, I have noticed that the stargazers get a little bit of blushing on them, but it's more of a darker blushing. It's not that vibrant purple. And the pods themselves don't ever get that creamy color. They start out just like a green color, and then they kind of go to a darker green before transitioning into the yellow, orange, and the red. But they will, like the darkest green point, get just a little bit of like a deep, deep purple blushing on them in the sun.
It says I grew the white tie, but it was so productive I couldn't keep up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how those white ties are, and the stargazer too. It's like as soon as you pick them, it makes more, and it comes back with like more than it had.
Cool. So, BD, you got something next or not?
I got something. It's everybody's probably already had. Is my camera out?
No, I can see you.
Oh, okay. A lot of people have already probably tried Bohemian goats and stuff, but mine's pretty weird. It has like a peach matte finish. Like I don't know if you can't really see it, but it looks like peach on my end, and it still has like the little what's it like the little piston thing at the top.
Yeah.
I just picked this one like around 7 o'clock tonight, just so I could have another pepper to try. I'm not sure if it's going to be hot or not, but the first one I picked from the plant a couple months ago, it didn't really taste like a Bohemian goat, and it didn't really have any heat or anything. So I wanted to try this one out for everybody to see if maybe the plant changed or anything. Because next year I'm probably going to be growing from different sets of seeds, because some of the varieties I have, I don't like the way that they're tasting or the way that they're looking. So let's cut this one open. Ooh, this one smells good. It's like a nice peach color inside of it, almost like a orange and cream color. It definitely smells really good. It smells really good inside of it. Watch this one be hotter than the first one I ate. That'd be pretty funny.
It definitely doesn't favor the typical Bohemian goat shape to it.
Yeah, it was weird. Like the whole year, the plant hasn't gave me one cool looking pepper. That's why I was hesitant of even if it was like the real deal or not. But the colors are really cool. I left it on the plant, and it became like a matte peach color. Like it wasn't shiny at all.
Yeah, the ones that I've picked have been pretty shiny.
Here we go. Let's try this one out. I bet this one's gonna have a nice flavor because it smelled really tropical. As soon as I cut it open, it smelled really nice. So here we go. Real juicy. Really juicy. Nice flavor. Like a tropical flavor almost. But I'm not getting no heat. Not really a heat at all, man. I don't know what's up with this plant. But it tasted really good though. I wish they were a lot bigger. That would be awesome to eat fresh. Like a great snacking pepper. It kind of has like like a hot smell to it, but I'm not getting really no heat at all. Like hold on, I'll eat the other half too and see how that one is.
Must have crossed with something.
It had to be, but I don't think it crossed with nothing in my garden because everything around it's like a super hot.
They definitely have heat to them.
Yeah, this one I don't know what's up with it. I don't. Maybe I might grow one next year to see if I can get them really big and maybe put them in a big container because they smell really good, they taste good, but there's no heat to it. There's I think even a regular Scotch bonnet would be hotter than what I'm eating right now. So let's try this half.
In 10 seconds,
Okay.
on the floor.
How crunchy it is. Mm. Really crunchy and juicy. It's a nice snacking pepper. And this one does have a little bit of heat, like a slight, very very slight, like not even jalapeno heat, not even jalapeno heat. That's why I don't think it's what it's supposed to be.
What's up, Eric Petro? How's it going?
It tastes good though. I could label it as not Bohemian goat.
Yeah, here's a picture of some of the Bohemian goats that I'd recently picked, and
Yeah, mine
that's
don't
like,
nothing like that.
and my hand is big. I've got a big hand, and my hand is holding 4 of those, and you can't hardly see my hand.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
ones
they
I tried
definitely
from
have heat to them.
the ones I tried from Anthony Tran, those were way hotter than what I have. But the ones I have, um, they're really enjoyable. Like Rob Z, like you would even like snack on it, just like because it just tastes good and smells good.
I'll trade you some of the Bohemian goats that I have for some of those.
All right, yeah, man,
I would
I
grow
say
it out next season and just see if it comes out being sweet like that, because I enjoy peppers like that.
hey man, if we could get this thing like a sweet Bohemian goat, like with barely any heat, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, here's just one of the single pods out of that handful that I showed.
Yeah, those look cool.
That's
Jared's
like
in the house. Hey,
one
Jared.
of the perfect Pinot ones.
Hey, what's up, Jared?
What's up, Jared?
Yeah, it's pretty cool pepper. Maybe once the pods get big, maybe they'll produce some type of heat or something. But in the meantime, they've just been small, like the size of a quarter.
Yeah, here's a picture of that same one, but standing upright to show they're real tall and kind of have like a pumpkin shape to them from the above appearance.
Yeah, mine been given a bunch of different shapes, and they all been looking different.
The plants have been highly productive too. They didn't do the best, and I wish that I'd had one that I'd taken better care of. But all of the plants that I had 3 or 4 plants, and they all kind of did poorly, but they came back around and produced a whole lot. Where if they had been really well cared for, they would have produced a lot all season. So it's definitely a productive variety. And if you look them up online, a lot of the pictures that they show online are of big, giant bushes that are just loaded with those big pods.
Oh yeah, yeah. The ones I actually like the way that these are tasting. Like I'm not mad about it at all. Like I just been eating them fresh. I'm not even like freezing them or nothing. And it's weird because I was telling you guys the other night that my MOA yellow Scotch bonnet had no heat either. So I don't know what's going on. You know, like with those two varieties I have.
I know my Scotch bonnets had heat.
So, Rob, were you wanting to go next and try another jam, or?
Yep. Are you done, BD?
And then after you, I've got a couple other things I'm gonna try.
Now I've got 2 jams left, and we've got 29 minutes. So the next one here is the Lemon Starburst Jam. So King Star Lemon Starburst. If I can get it open. Great
And
seeing
for
that.
anybody just joining, the jams that he has are from the legendary, the man himself, Scott Tippett, the Jam Man, the Jam
The
Guru.
Jam Man.
Yeah. This one's got a real nice fragrance to it, too. Oh, yeah. This one is a little bit more almost citrusy type flavored. And it's well, you might not be able to see it, but it's a nice yellow color to it. Of course, Starburst are yellow, or lemon Starburst are yellow. Another half bun.
Is there a lemon zest in there? Or?
It has actual lemon in it, I believe. It's a lemon starburst jam, and I believe that he just used like the fruit itself and probably not the zest. I can't say that he didn't put the zest in there, but I think that it's lemon fruit itself with the lemon starburst.
Well, let's find out. Oh, all the way up until I swallowed it, I got nothing but fruit flavor. And just as I was going to swallow it, the heat hit. Heat hit the back of the throat. Um, there is a citrusy type undertone to it, but if there is lemon in it, it's a very small amount. This dropped it. This particular jam um, showcases more of the actual taste of the pepper. Now I've had the lemon starburst, and the way that pepper is how this jam tastes, but only uh, sweeter. You got when you eat the lemon starburst pepper, you got the flavor that's working through the mouth, and then it kind of settles down, and you got like an extra undertone flavor in the background of it. After the main part of it's gone, and I'm getting that off of here. It does taste very good, very sweet. Well, of course, it's a jam, but if it's got lemon, it's not a whole lot of lemon.
I do know that he said that he used a good number of lemon starburst peppers in that jam.
You can tell. The starburst flavor is very pronounced in this one.
I do know though that he did use lemon in it as well, so I think that it's really just the flavor because I've tried that one as well. Me and BD did that, and the lemon flavor is so agreeing with the lemon flavor of the pepper itself that they almost blend together. And I
Yes.
agree, there's very little tone of the lemon that stands out on its own for being lemon.
Yeah, that's just like with the Gator Jigsaw one. The flavors in it were so perfectly matched, it became one more. This bite, did get more of a lemon type citrusy off it, especially around the edges of the mouth. And yeah, that's really good. The Jigsaw is a little bit on the hotter side than what this one is. So this is a really nice, pleasant, overall full mouth, little down the throat type warmth to it. So I think even a non-pepperhead could eat this and think it tasted really good. So it's a little bit on the low end on the heat scale, but oh yeah, it's really good.
I really love that bright flavor that it has. It just makes me think of something that you'd eat first thing in the morning to just like start your day because it has that sort of in a way an uplifting flavor, and you could just put that on like a buttered biscuit and just like go out the door and start your day, and it just has a really warming taste to it.
Julian says he tasted more zest than actual lemon in it. Had some on toast with butter, cuts the heat a bit, and brings out the lemon flavor. Cool. Because, yeah, this is quite good. And as
Yeah,
long
that's
as
what
it
I
has,
was imagining. That was pretty much what I just said. I wasn't thinking toast. I was just thinking like a nice, warm, soft biscuit with butter, and then some of that jam spread over it. That would be the
Hey,
best.
I want to put some on some fish.
Oh, it would be amazing on fish.
Yeah, man. Instead of
Use
like
some of
squeezing
that.
lemon on the fish, you put like the lemon Starburst jam on it.
And put some butter, then some of that lemon starburst jam, and then some lemon pepper on it.
Oh yeah.
It'd be
I think
like,
this would taste good in chicken, too.
yeah, you could do chicken exactly like I just said and make it like a caramelized chicken. That would be amazing on chicken.
Put some rosemary with that lemon Starburst jam on some chicken.
I still say do it exactly the same way. Like maybe take some chicken wings, toss them in butter, glaze them in that jam, sprinkle some rosemary, and like sprinkle lemon pepper over it. That would be like a home run.
Hey man, for the next live stream, we got to get some taste tests with some food on the stuff.
I might
Lobster,
legitimately do that with some like chicken wings and some of
Hey,
that jam.
hey, Rocky said this live stream always makes me hungry.
yeah. And Julian says lobster tail and lemon starburst. Haha. I haven't never had a
Yeah.
lobster tail, but
That'd be good too. That'd be really good.
I made I made something special the other day. This is lemon starburst powder. That's whoops, that way. I guess it's shown up backwards. I don't know if it shows back around the other way on the
it shows
actual,
right here.
but King Star lemon starburst powder.
Cool.
Yeah, it shows right on the actual YouTube video, but for me it like shows backwards when I see it.
Oh.
That stuff is amazing though. I've been using it ever like I'd saved up enough until I had like a good bag of them to make enough for a shaker or more, which I ended up with more. Um, and I've been just sprinkling that on everything I've ate for the past several days since I made it. It's so delicious. That
Hey,
pepper
Felipe.
in every way.
Rocky says that looks so awesome, Rob. Yeah. For both of us. I know you meant him. All right. So I got the slash jam, or do you want to go next?
I'll go next. But yeah, there's the rest of it. King Star, Lemon Starburst. And I wish the camera really showed the color. It makes it look a darker lemon color than it actually is. It's very bright, almost like a whitish neon yellow color, if you can see it in person. It's just the lighting in my room. But yeah, I got a couple cool things here to try tonight.
Okay, I'll be
I
right
got some hot shit.
back.
I got this hot sauce and powder from Jeremy Butler in the PLC. And he hadn't been around a whole lot recently. I know he's been super busy working and stuff, but he's got these up in the marketplace. And I tried some of his sauce before, and I really
The
enjoyed it.
logo of it with the character.
Yeah, here, I'll hold it up again. It's got a stick figure with like crying emoji face, like, or like pained with like blown out flames, and it says "Feel the burn." And he actually made that label like himself, like drew it up and then like uploaded it to the computer and like made it his own label. And like the O for the hot has like a little like flame dude. Like it's actually really cool. I love that he like did it himself and kind of made it just like different from a lot of the things that are out there. Put his own personal twist on it. I don't really know how to go about trying it as far as the powder. I guess I'll probably do the powder first over the sauce. I wish that I had some chips or something to sprinkle it on, but I figure I'll just take some of that and sprinkle it on a spoon and I'll just try it. And I think that would be the best way to do it, to just try it by itself.
Is it a blend? Do you know if it's like a blend of different peppers? Or?
Yeah, it's a blend of different peppers that he's growing, and I'm not sure. Whoops, couldn't get the whole thing peeled off. Um, I'm not sure exactly what all he's growing, but by the color of it, it's got a nice red color to it. It looks like mostly red super hots, and he does have the powder and the sauce available in the marketplace. I'll post a link to his post in the marketplace, I guess, before I do that. That way I don't forget. Just one sec. I'm going to go ahead and open up the powder and see what it smells like. It's got a very nice smell to it. It's got a lot going on in there. I don't think that I could really particularly pick up on any strain or give any idea of what strains are in there, but it's got a really good smell to it. Definitely smells like mostly all super hot pods. I imagine it's got pretty good heat to it, but it's got a really nice sweetness in the scent as well.
Does it smell like any bit smoky at all, or?
No smokiness. It's got like a fruity, little bit floral smell. I just posted a link to his post in the PLC marketplace. It's got like a really deep smell to it. I don't know. Like I said, it's got a lot. It confuses the senses because it's got a lot going on for it. I can smell a certain floralness that you would expect from like scorpions or something, and then I can smell like a fruitiness like more you'd expect from like reapers. And the flavor or the scents kind of blend together, and it's got just a really good like mouth-watering aroma to it. Now I just sprinkled some out on the spoon. I don't know if here I can tilt it some so you can see. It's not like sauce; it doesn't drip off, I guess. But that's a decent amount to just like try straight up as powder.
Now, don't just put the spoon in your mouth. Hold it up, turn the spoon, and then hit it into your mouth.
No, I don't want to get a breath of powder. I want to taste it.
You hold your breath when you do it.
That never works. You know that.
I do it, and it spreads it all over the place.
It's got a really interesting flavor to it. I'm not sure if that is I mean, I'd have to ask him. He didn't specify on if it had anything with it or not. It tastes like it could have something in it other than peppers, but I'm not for sure on that. It's got a very good flavor, but I'm getting a little bit of like a saltiness from it and maybe tasting a little bit of an onion flavor in it. I'm not for sure. That could just be that it's a odd mix of peppers, but it's got a really good overall flavor and a good level of heat. It's not the hottest powder I've had, but it definitely has some heat and wood for just like pizza and pasta and stuff.
See you later, Jared. Thanks for joining us.
Later.
Yeah, I think that powder's a blend. I was just looking at Jeremy's PLC page, and it said that he had like 6 different pepper powder blends available. So I'm not sure if like each one had different ingredients or different spices added to it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and I didn't ask him for anything in particular. I just got that, and it has the same label on it, so I'm not sure of what that is. And same with the sauce. The sauce is just like his hot sauce. But I did have a small bottle of his hot sauce before, and I really, really enjoyed it a lot. So I'm looking forward to trying that. Uh, I'll do that in just 1 second. I'm just gonna at least like rinse my mouth out.
Is there like any like a crazy amount of heat or like anything unusual, like unique, like with the flavor? Or?
It has a unique flavor. Uh, I just don't know what to place it as. Even when I was smelling it, it kind of just threw my senses off. I couldn't place any distinctive reference to it.
What would be the first thing that you would put that pepper powder on to?
Oh, definitely, like I said, pizza or pasta. That just screams pizza or pasta to me. It would be good on French fries, uh, burgers, anything like that. Even just like a ham sandwich or something would be good with it. It's got a really interesting smell and flavor to it. I'd have to try it tomorrow on some actual food to like get a better feel of the flavor. It's hard to like try a powder off a spoon like that and understand it. I just figured if I was going to try that and the sauce, I would try that before the sauce. I really only just planned on trying the sauce, but I thought I would try that one as well on camera since I haven't had that. But I love the label that he has on there. It just like makes me giggle every time I see it.
Yeah, and when I first seen it, I thought the little stick figure was like twerking or something.
Yeah, it's just blowing flames out, and it says "Feel the burn."
Have a good night, Julian.
Later, Julian. But yeah, I guess I'll try this sauce real quick.
Yeah, hey, that sauce sounds like it'd be really good. I was reading one of his posts, and
It's got a really nice consistency to it.
if you click the link that you posted, it says that he had some. Hold on, where was it? He was. I think it's a fermented hot sauce because he had 2 big mason jars with like a pepper mash in there. He was fermenting.
Yeah, I believe it is a fermented one. It's got really nice consistency where it's not too runny, but it's not too thick. It's just like right where I like the thickness for a sauce like that. Oh yeah, that smells amazing. Right away, I can smell peppers, onion, and garlic. Very, very blatant presence of peppers, onion, and garlic. And here, let's see if it'll show the consistency on camera. How it comes out. Oh yeah, nice. It's a thinner, thick sauce is how I would describe it. It's got a thickness to it, but also has a thinness to it, and I cannot tip that over.
I put you in presentation mode if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me see if I here. That's as far as I can tip it over without it spilling, but it is a full spoon.
Yeah. There you go.
Immediate sweetness from the peppers, and it's backed up by a good flavor from the garlic and the onion in it. And he didn't list any ingredients, but I know garlic and onion flavor when I taste it. It's got a really good, just balanced flavor between the peppers, the garlic, and the onion. It almost tastes like it has chives in it. Like I taste a green onion flavor. I may be mistaken on that, but that's what my taste buds pick up. And just one of the most balanced flavors in a hot sauce that I've tried in a long time. That's a really, really good one. Honestly, it's got a good heat to it, but it's nothing crazy. I would put it like, I don't know. It's hard to describe or to find an exact sauce to compare it to. But as far as the sauces that me and you tried recently, BD,
Yeah.
the Pex Peppers one and the other one, this one's a little bit less hot than the Pex Peppers, but hotter than the other Hoff sauce. But it's got more flavor than both of them combined. The flavor is just, and the aroma, it's incredible. If you love garlic and onion, then
Does
this.
it have a strong vinegar taste to it?
No, it has a little bit of a vinegary taste, but not much. And then, see, that's another full spoonful. I just wanted to get another feel for the flavor.
Sounds good.
It definitely tastes like it has some scorpions in it. It's got like a distinctive scorpion flavor. It's about the only pepper I can pick out in it. But overall, really, really, really awesome flavor. Well balanced. Just great tasting. That would be a good sauce for pretty much anything. Anybody that likes garlic and onion and peppers would love that sauce, and it would be good on anything.
It'd be good on some steak or something, right?
Oh, it'd be amazing on steak. It'd be great on chicken, great on French fries. I mean, I would put that on everything. I wouldn't put it on ice cream like how some sweeter hot sauces people say, oh, this would be good on ice cream. But at the same time, those sweeter hot sauces that would be good on ice cream don't go well with everything. That is what I would recommend as like a all-around table sauce for somebody that likes heat. I wouldn't put that as an all-around table sauce for the average person because they wouldn't be able to handle that at all. It does have a very, very high heat to it, to a non-chili head. But to somebody that's a chili head, the heat is manageable, but it brings the amount of burn that you want to the table. So that's just a great sauce.
Cool.
Definitely recommended.
Hey, it sounds good. If you had to do 2 spoonfuls of it, sounds good. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it got my sinuses cleared out too. It's not an unhot sauce, but I just had to do another spoon to like get a better feel of that flavor. Same with the powder. It's like, I guess it's partly not knowing what's in there, and then I just like have to try to guess. But they both taste excellent, and I would definitely get them again. The sauce, especially, the sauce is just like perfect.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It didn't have a list of ingredients on it, right?
No, it's just a label and nothing else.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure that, and he said anybody can hit him up on Hangouts. Is like pretty much that's how I got a hold of him. And he's usually, because I've been friends with him for a while, and I talk with him kind of regularly, and he's usually busy during the day and later at night, but like mornings and evenings, he has availability to like get back to people. So if you message him and he doesn't get back to you right away, he will either in the evening or early in the morning. And when I say early, like regular morning time for most people, not like early. But I believe he works like a night shift job, so he's got different hours.
Yeah, everybody in the chat saying it sounds like a good sauce.
That's a really good sauce. I mean, on a like 1 to 10 scale of like an overall rating, I would put that like a high 8.5 or a 9 out of like a 1 to 10. Any sauce in the world, that's like a really, really good sauce. And on a heat scale, a 1 to 10, I would give it like a respectable like 7. Flavor wise, though, I would give it a 9. I'll just say a 9. 9 out of 10. You couldn't really make it any better than that. And 10 being like the perfect sauce, and 1 being just throw in the trash can, not ever eat it again. It's a like good 9. And heat wise, a 7. It's got a lasting heat. It doesn't go as hot as a lot of other sauces, and that's why I would say like a 7, because it's got a good heat to it, but it's not an unbearable heat. Somebody that wasn't a chili head, they would say it was a 10 all day. But to people that can handle heat, it has a good heat, just nothing unbearable.
That's cool.
Well, if we take a look at the time here, we'll see that it's at that 10 o'clock point again.
You have one more jam, though.
I was figuring I would do it the next time around.
Or the next time around, since now.
Which flavor is it?
It's the apricot lemon starburst.
Oh, okay.
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
I do.
I had the blueberry habanero. I had the lemon starburst with the lemon, and then I had the Trinidad X strawberry banana.
Yeah, the blueberry habanero, I've got a 4-ounce jar of that in the fridge. So this is the apricot lemon starburst. Nice apricot type color to it.
Oh yeah, that's
a really nice color. Like a peachish orange color.
Yep. See if I can get that light just right. But yeah, that looks pretty alright. Nice, real nice color to it. Looking through it, you can see chunks. Nice seal on it again, as usual. Oh. You can definitely tell the difference between this one and the regular Starburst one, or lemon Starburst. The apricot fragrance is a lot more pronounced with this one. You can smell it really well. This is a little bit thinner than the other ones. You can see, if I can get it up there, it's actually dripping right out through the fork. A little bit thinner. Let me make sure I got it mixed up all the way through. Yep, a little bit thinner. Smells really good though.
I wonder if the heat level would be the same.
way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in presentation mode, man.
Oh, wait, no, I took you off. I took you off.
Either you muted yourself or BD muted you.
Hey, how do I hold on?
You muted Rob.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
All anything.
Hold on. Let me see how I can unmute it. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. There we go.
Well,
There we go.
Rob got put in the doghouse.
I pressed some button. I pressed some button where it said like something with the broadcast.
You mute him again.
No. Is it?
Yes, it shows a mute.
Oh jeez.
It still shows the mute sign. Now it doesn't show Rob anymore.
Oh man.
Now it doesn't show the mute sign, but it only shows his picture.
Is your camera on?
Well, it says
He
that.
might have left. Well, never mind. Spoke too soon.
I can't see you in the video.
Yeah, all I see is my. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. All right, I'm gonna stop clicking stuff.
Don't push anything.
I'm gonna
Can
stop
you hear me? Ah, got some on my nose. Yeah, this has got a very pronounced apricot fragrance to it. Let's see what it tastes like. Mm-hmm. In comparing this one with the lemon starburst, there's definitely lemon added to the lemon starburst one. The apricot and the starburst pepper are very closely matched, but the apricot comes over just a little bit. At the beginning, you can really taste the apricot, and then as you're chewing it and swallow it, the pepper flavor actually comes up. So you got like two different stages with it.
And so you think now that the lemon starburst one had a lemon flavor at the beginning, it was just so well paired that you didn't realize it?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking now, because the lemon from before is now being replaced by the apricot now. So you can definitely tell the difference between the two of them. Even though they're made with lemon starburst pepper, they're two very unique and distinct flavors between them.
But do the flavors still blend together well like most of his flavors do? I'm not the most familiar with apricot flavor, but I do know what it tastes like, and I'm just trying to envision it in my head of what that would taste like. That's an interesting combination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yeah, you get the apricot at the beginning, the starburst at the middle to the end, and right now I can taste both of them together, and it's quite intriguing, quite an interesting flavor combination between the two. I wouldn't have thought this one would work all that well, and when I saw the name, I'm like, I wonder what that's going to taste like. It's actually quite enjoyable. Of the three of these, though, this is the one with the lowest amount of heat in it. There's not hardly anything as far as heat goes. I mean, it's not even. It's a little bit of a twinge in the mouth, but it's nothing that's screaming, "Hey, I'm here. You need to pay attention to me."
Yeah.
It's just in the back. It's just in the background going, "Hey, I'm along for the ride," and Let's have some fun here. I could see this on the Let's Sober Up morning and having it for breakfast with English muffins or whatever. And it wouldn't be like so overpowering that in your hungover state you're, well, you know how that goes. But anyway, I think this would be good for the day after or any other day for that matter.
I think I was telling Scott once, I was like, that apricot one sounds like it'd be good on like some pork or something, like a pork chop as like a glaze or something maybe.
I still have yet to try his jams like that, but he has said that he's had people use the jams as glazes, like on things while grilling, and I'm pretty sure that he's told me that it's really good. A lot of his jams, if you like mix it with barbecue sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and then use that as like a glaze, which I can totally see that. I would use like one of my favorites. I would put in the top 3 of my favorite jams that he makes, the blueberry habanero. I'd have a really hard time picking a number 1 jam from him, but the blueberry habanero is just perfect. And I love blueberry and I love habanero, so it's got a really awesome balanced flavor. That one I could see being amazing mixed with like a barbecue sauce for a glaze for chicken or pork or anything like that.
Hey, Rock said he got the same jar as you, Rob. He hasn't opened it yet though.
Mm-hmm. Rocky, you're gonna be pleased when you open it. If I had to pick a top of Scott's jams, the Twine Hawaiian is by far my most favorite out of all of them. I've got 2 8-ounce jars of that in the fridge. No, I got it. Yeah, I got 2 8-ounce jars, I believe. But I got more than enough of that to last me for a while. The blueberry habanero is probably number 2, and I don't know what I'd pick for number 3 because after those 2 would be my most favorite. The rest of them all go into a nice big group of number 3. How's that?
Yeah,
that's pretty much how I feel about his jams, but I know I can safely pick a 3 that are my favorites, which one of them I know that he may not be able to do this year or might have to do it differently because I don't think that he got very many of the peppers, and that was a raspberry blood orange and orange bleeder. And that one is definitely in my top 3. And he said that he didn't have many of those orange bleeders produced on his plant this year, which I didn't either. And I have a plant that's loading up with more, but it's probably too little too late. They just didn't do good for me this year. The STRSL crossed with BBG7 orange bleeder. But that one...
Better go ham.
Definitely falls in my top 3. Then the next one, which they're in no particular order, just my top 3. The next one, blueberry habanero, and then the other one that is definitely in the top 3 is the Reaper crossed or pineapple crossed with what is it? It's pineapple crossed with peach brain strain. That's what it is. I had like a Reaper pineapple one too, but the pineapple crossed with peach, or not crossed, pineapple with peach brain strain is what it is. It's a pineapple jam with peach brain strain pepper. And that's, I would maybe even say that's my number 1 favorite jam from Scott. And I think that that's his personal favorite as well. And although a lot of people wouldn't think of pineapple being a jam, it's amazing. Anybody that had never had it should definitely try it. And he has other different pineapple ones, but
yeah, the Twine Hawaiian is pineapple based.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yep. Like I said, that's my number 1 all-time favorite so far.
Yeah, so pineapple, peach brain strain, blueberry habanero, and the raspberry blood orange and orange bleeder pepper. Those are probably my all-time 3 favorites from Scott.
Cool. Yeah, man.
And of course, for those that don't know, the PLC Marketplace is where you can get a hold of Scott. I sent somebody over there yesterday, and he had the small bottles listed. That's what the guy was looking for. So, as of yesterday, they're still up there. So you can go and check them out. I would highly recommend getting a set of them. And the pictures on the PLC shows the 6 bottle set, and I got 3 of those, one for each of the guys that work with me. And if you've been following the videos, you saw that. But well, 2 out of the 3 anyway. Third one didn't happen. So, but yeah,
I'm gonna post a link to the Pepper Lovers Marketplace.
but yeah.
Yeah, and anybody interested in trying that sauce and/or powder from Jeremy Butler, I'll like repost the link in there. This sauce is delicious. Definitely a recommended one. And I think he has his prices listed. I'm pretty sure it was like $6 a bottle is what it was, plus shipping. And you can get like up to 3 in the box.
Hey, what's up, Paula? Yeah, tonight the Monday Night Hangout was on my channel. Yeah, I think we were just about to wrap it up here.
Yeah. Sorry,
What's
Paula,
up?
you're late, but too late.
At least she made it in time to say goodbye.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
come and say hi and then say goodbye.
it's
She's
the
working
thought
on
that
hot
counts,
sauce labels.
It says she was working on hot sauce labels. That's cool.
Oh man. Sorry, Paula. All right. Well, I think we should take and close this down. If you guys want to check out my videos, Rob Z, ROBB, Space Z, like you see it in the chat, that's where you can find me. More and more videos coming out now that they got plants coming up.
What kind of
Yes.
videos do you post there?
Huh?
I said, what kind of videos do you post there?
I do mainly peppers, but I do a few other miscellaneous things around my shop. So most of the videos run around the shop. And Paula says, "Did Rob eat something in presentation mode?" Oh, am I still in presentation mode? I see it flipping.
No, no,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, you definitely is.
Oh, he is?
I'm sorry.
BD broke the camera. It's BD's fault.
No, hey, now Rob's in presentation mode.
Yo, yo, yo.
No, it's Rob.
Stuck in it.
All right. Hopefully everything's good now, is it?
No.
It's
I don't
stuck on you?
Well, you guys are switching for me, and it said it ended the presentation mode. So
Oh, man.
We'll have to see. Up
Oh,
there.
you can see everybody.
It shows other people.
sorry, Paula, you had to stare at me for a little while. At least your TV didn't, or your monitor didn't break, or anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah,
It's stuck
I
on
do.
me. It shows other windows, but it's stuck on me. Oh, there it goes. It's switched.
I do different peppers and gardening and type videos and a few other miscellaneous things added in. And since I got peppers or plants that are coming up, we'll be getting back on more of a schedule of weekly or bi-weekly updates with those and harvest videos, that type of stuff going forward for the next few months here.
Don't you have
Oh, yeah.
some sort of another channel that's gaming related?
That's what? Gaming related? Yeah.
Gaming related.
Yankee, yeah, Yankee Ace 50 is my gaming channel on YouTube and on Twitch. I do live streams 3 nights a week on Twitch for 3 to 4 hours each time. So if you want to check those out, Yankee Ace Yankee Ace 50 on YouTube. Play Minecraft, and I've been playing They Are Billions lately, so having a lot of fun.
Cool. Hey, Paula was asking, did you eat something good? We all ate something tonight. Rob Z, he did 3 of Scott Tippett's pepper jams, and then, yeah, right there.
Right there. Well, you can't see the labels, but they're right there.
And then I did these sauce and powder I had the powder upside down. The sauce and powder from Jeremy Butler and the PLC. And I also did 3 different stages of King Star white ties, and then a King Star Stargazer, which is the cross of the white tie with the Staracha Hornet.
And then I ate one of these yellow BBG7 bleeder peppers right here, and then I ate one of my not Bohemian goats. I think I got. So yeah, we all ate different things and tried them out.
Living
Just
the
giving a
sauce.
close up for Paula to see the label on these. Yes, Paula, you'll have to watch the recording. Either that or we'll have to do it all over again, and I don't think we can.
Oh yeah, and then Rob ate some peppers too. Rob ate the Stargazer.
Stargazer and 3 different stages of the white tie. I ate one of the white ties that was in the purple stage, one that was in the creamy white stage, and then one that was red. And the Stargazer is a cross of the white tie with the King Star Staracha Hornet, which I didn't eat. But the reason I didn't eat that was because I ate 3 white ties and a Stargazer, then a spoon with pepper powder and 2 spoonfuls of hot sauce. So I couldn't do everything. I mean, I could have, but I would have only eaten a sliver of this one because that's definitely a hot pepper. I've eaten enough of these to know how they are, and they're very hot.
Okay, so what about you guys and your channels?
I'm Rob Blumberg. You can find me here and or on Charles P's channel, usually on Charles P's channel for Sundays and as of lately Mondays, and in Google Plus on the Pepper Lovers community and my public page until whenever the day that Google Plus implodes, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'll be there until the bitter end, so that's where you can find me until I get any content on my actual YouTube channel, which one day I might. Just probably not this season. I need to get a better computer to do some editing and get a little action cam, and then I can maybe put out some videos next season. But for right now, find me on the live streams and Google Plus and PLC.
Awesome, yeah. And I'm BD Beats, and this is my channel. This was just a special edition for the Monday Night Hangouts. It's usually on RevToast TV's channel, but then we went to Charles's channel. Tonight it's on mine. And next week it'll be back at Charles's, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in tonight, and thank you, the real Rob Z and Rob Blumberg, for hanging out tonight. And thanks everyone for hanging out in the chat. And you can catch me in the Pepper Lovers community or on Google Hangouts, or I should have a bunch of stuff going on. My season's like just about to start, so there should be a bunch of cool videos and different things with my channel and posts. And yeah, hit me up if you guys need any like type of graphic design or anything, help like that. I'm always here to help you guys out. But yeah, that's about it, everybody.
Hope everybody has a great rest of their week, and we'll see you all later.
Later, everyone.
Later, and bye.